What is the Mushking Royale mode on Maplestory 2? Howdy, I'm Laurie Moon, and in this video I hope to teach you what Mushking Royale is, how you can play it, and what prizes there are on offer. Mushking Royale is a battle royale minigame within Maplestory 2 where levels, classes, and skills are meaningless. Everyone is put into the same position and has access to the same abilities and skills. Just like any other battle royale game, you travel around a map fighting other players and collecting items. All the while, the zone gets smaller, and if you're outside the zone, you die. So eventually, it gets to the point where you can't just run away and survive, you must fight if you want to stay alive. When you open Maplestory 2, you have two modes available, the real game and Mushking Royale. Mushking Royale is currently available for anyone to play, so why not download the game and get started?
Oh, but Laurie Moon, it's not the real Maplestory. I won't level up or do quests or anything, so why should I play it?
Well, that is true, and this mode may not be for everyone, but there's a bunch of things available from playing this mode that may benefit you in the real game too. Anyway, let's get into the actual nitty-gritty of it, and how you actually play. By clicking this Mushking icon in the bottom right of the screen, you can choose to enter a solo or squad-styled game. Solo is a free-for-all deathmatch. It's open season for PKing, player killing. Whereas squad mode, you can team up with other players for a maximum party size of 4 players and coordinate your efforts to get the jump on others. Personally, in this mode, I'd recommend a party of 4, as parties can range from 2, 3, or 4 players, so having a full team of 4 will always give you an advantage against smaller groups. Okay, so we're in the game. Where do I begin? Well, let's start with what skills and abilities you have when you're fresh into the game. You have a melee jab attack and a weaker ranged arrow. These are like skills within the real game mode, and pressing your traditional attack button, control on your keyboard by default, won't work. There is also a short dashing skill, and you also have a paper airplane to glide and a little cart mount. Moon's tip! When holding down the control key on your keyboard when using the mount, you can use up stamina and move much faster. Sorry if this isn't really a good tip, but for me personally, it took me about an hour or two before I actually figured this out. The Battle Royale begins. At the game's start, you can either run off in any direction or take to the hot air balloon. Where we dropping off, boys? Dropping out of the balloon will automatically activate your paper airplane. Moon's tip. You can deactivate your paper aeroplane using the hotkey it's assigned to, and then quickly reactivate it so you've fallen quickly and safely. After you've dropped into the game, you're free to roam around. Chests will give you random healing items and more powerful skills to use in combat. Blue mushrooms can also be fought for their items too, and killing players as well, and smashing their tombstones and killing the zombie mushrooms that come from them will get you a bunch of that player's items before they died. As time progresses in the game, the zone will get smaller. And as I said before, you need to be within the zone, otherwise you'll gradually take damage until death. The blue circle shows you what the safe zone will be in the next tick, and the red is the boundary shrinking in. This timer on the left shows you how long until the next shrink, and then it goes into an alert mode to tell you that the circle is currently shrinking in on you. With this in mind, I would advise gathering up items as much as you can, as opposed to just hiding and trying to survive, as fighting is going to be inevitable in this mode at some point, and you'll want to be able to put up a decent fight. Skills. All of the skills you can pick up have various effects and abilities. Take your time when you first get into the game to get used to what all the different skills are, how effective they are, and don't forget to assign them to your hotkeys. And after a few days, you'll figure out the perfect attack combo for you. Some skills are melee based, others are ranged, some lock onto the enemies, and this missile skill is very powerful, but it doesn't activate right away. You'll see the zone where it is and then it crashes down. Solo mode, as opposed to squad mode, actually has a wider range of skills and includes a whirlwind area of effect and a shuriken skill, along with a few others. But I won't go into too much detail on these. Items. There's a couple of healing and buff items that you can use. Definitely keep a close eye on how many you have in the early game, otherwise you might be running around with low health and unable to heal. Then someone could kill you very easily. The leaf can heal you slowly over a short period of time. The red potion can heal a small amount immediately. The green firework heals you and your party members around you. The blue soda can give you a short speed buff. The walkie-talkie can reveal where all enemies are on your map for a short amount of time, and the green spring can launch you into the air, where you can quickly use your paper airplane skill to glide away. This makes for an excellent escape tactic. Pickup weapons. Around the map, you can also find pickup weapons. These ones your character can hold and throw to give any effect to a small area. The gold bombs have a slime effect, the red bombs create a fiery zone, the magnet sucks all enemies into the center of this, very good for mobbing your enemies together, and the spike bombs create spikes on the ground. Alert towers. The alert towers scatter the map and have a small zone around them. If you're within this zone, the tower will ring loudly and the icon on the map will turn orange. All other players can see this icon as orange now instead of grey, and it's a sign for other players to either head there and hunt you down or avoid contact and stay clear. Sometimes the center of these towers will have blue mushrooms or chests for items, but you need to think, is it worth possibly drawing attention to my location for a couple more items? You decide. Rare enemies. In squad mode only, these giggling, cheeky orange mushrooms called toadies will sometimes appear. They are really strong enemies that will chase you down and hit hard. I'm not sure if a big squad could actually defeat them and get some good items or something, but I think it's best to just probably run away from them if you see them. Another rare enemy, which is in both modes of Mushking Royale, is the golden slime. Killing it will give you a big buff for over a minute, where your damage and health is increased by 300 and your movement speed goes up too. It goes both ways with this one. Don't be afraid to fight other players, because now you're super strong. But also, if you see other players with this glow, you might want to get away quickly. The Battle Royale ends. If you haven't figured this out by now, the Battle Royale game ends either when you die or you make it to the very end as the last person standing. Depending on how long you survived and what position you were in, you'll receive gold Mushking coins as a prize. The higher your rank in the match, the more coins you get. Battle Royale prizes. So what can you buy with these coins? Well, coins are used to purchase items back in the Mushking Palace hub world. I keep forgetting what it's called. Most of the items aren't that great. Alternate cosmetic costumes you can wear over top of your armor in the main game, different colors or appearances for your Mushking Royale mode mounts. But in my opinion, the best thing that you can buy from these guys is beauty salon and cosmetic vouchers for 300 coins. That's right, a feature that will cost you merits or real money to do in the actual Maplestory 2 game mode is attainable through Mushking Royale. You can get to the beauty salon or the cosmetic shop through accessing it on your main menu in the bottom right hand corner. And when you're here, you can change your face or your hairstyle to a more premium looking version, which isn't available in the character creation process and can only be attained here. There is also a Mushking Royale rank that has its own experience counter and ranks up. The rewards from this are all just fun fireworks to play with in the lobby area, more alternative costumes and stuff, nothing too amazing, but it's something to collect, I suppose. And lastly, let's not forget there are trophies up for grabs in the Mushking Royale mode, some of which are from player killing with certain skills in the game, whereas others are just for swimming around for ages in the lobby or opening up treasure chests. From doing this, you can get equipable titles, which will appear next to your name. See here, it says I'm Arms Dealer Laurie Moon, and I got this from opening 20 treasure chests around the Mushking Palace lobby. And that is pretty much everything Mushking Royale has to offer. If there's anything that I've missed out in this video, please let myself and everyone else know in the comments below. I can heart the comment so it becomes visible as well. Please like this video, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, join my public Discord, I'm also on Twitter, all of that jazz. Links are down below in the video description. Thank you very much for watching this video, everyone. I'm Laurie Moon, and see you guys in the near future, I hope. Take care.